Hello everyone, my name is Rajesh Kumar and I'm your DevOps, SRE, DevSecOps coach.
Okay, can you see my screen, all of you?
Yes, Raj.
Okay, so now uh, I have to write an ad hoc command. So how do we write it? So whenever you write an ad hoc commands, we write Ansible with Ansible, okay? And whenever you run the playbook, you run Ansible hyphen playbook. So because I'm writing ad hoc commands, I'm using Ansible. And where do you want to run certain modules? So in the local host. Okay. Now, which module you want to run it? -m for module, and here the module name is apt. Now you want to pass arguments -a and star. That's all. Now you'll say, how do we know -m, -a, and all this stuff? So if you run this command Ansible here, and automatically these options are there. You see -m for module name, -a for module arguments, you know, and positional parameter host pattern, which is a local host and all kind of things. So now which module you want to run it? APT. What is the argument for it? So now if you see that here, this is the copy module, this is the APT module. And typically I check all the time required field. And here I see there's no required field. So what I will do, I'll try to find out which are the things which I needed. So typically I need the name. So depends on the experience with the module name. You see, aliases, all this thing you can use it. Name is equal to package name basically. What is the name? Apache 2. Now here I selected name and I want to select whether I want to install it or uninstall it. So here we call it a state. So state is equal to, these are the states supported. Default is a present, that means don't need to specify state though, but I'm saying the latest, so I'm specifying it. That's all. So this command is a ad hoc commands which will install the Apache. Let me run this in the local host. Same command will run in the other machines also through inventory, and you're done with it.
This command is executing in Ansible server, correct, right?
I'm running the local host, that means yes, of course, it's Ansible server.
Okay.
And done. Okay. So now I install this up. So if you want to validate which Apache 2 Linux commands to validate, done. Let me stop it one thing. Okay, done. Okay, so now I did this. It was so simple. So same way you have to do with copy. So copy, I remember that all these parameters, so I'm just stating it. src is equal to index.html. Destination should be this one. HTML. Okay, something similar. I know that. So service, and here name of the package you want to start, Apache 2, and state started. That's all. Work is done. Now let me run this command, ad hoc commands. So here, see, I'm going to create mkdir Ansible. It's already there, I guess. Last session maybe. cd Ansible, and the files are there, so I'll just ignore it. Let's create one more file, mmkdir ansible 2 cd ansible 2, and here creating one fake file, index.html. This is your package. Some text I'm putting up here, and done. And here you have it. So now if you run this command, and it has happened. See, change is equal to true. So it has happened. If you run it and there is no change, that means change is equal to false. That means it has not run. That's the intelligence you have. And this is the final command which I'm running. Start the services. Services got failed here. So through Ansible, services got failed. So let me start this manually. So systemctl start Apache 2. And if I do, it's not running. So maybe 80 port has been occupied. Let me stop cd from some services maybe, and checking it's running that some process which is a different services I'm running in this machine. Kill all, done. I'm killing the process. Done. These all become a zombie process now. So I have to kill one. Done. And I have only one now. Let me run this also. Done. Now if I start Ansible code, should start and done. So this is the way you can write ad hoc commands. So just now I showed you the demo of this one. Are you okay with it, all of you? All of you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I'm going to do in the remote machine or multiple remote machines. So how do we do that? So I'm going to create inventory file now. So the question is, how do we create inventory file? It's very simple. You create one file, vi inventory. It can be any file name, by the way. And here you specify the IP address. So what is IP address which you have for this one is, here it is, right? So here one IP address, second fake IP address I'm adding. Okay, it can be hundreds of IP address separated by new line, fake IP address. There's one more IP address I'm adding which is also fake, and saved it. I created inventory. If you look at this here, I have 3 machines. It can be hundreds of machines also. So now what I have to do, the same command, but I have to run with the inventory. So how do we do that? So instead of localhost, here I say -I inventory. Okay, so this one I'm going to add it. Done. That means Ansible will run for all this machine, this module parallelly. Now there is one thing which is missing in this is a group name. That means here I have a 3 machines, or it can be 300 machines, out of which how many machines you want to run this module. So typically we call it all. It's a built-in group. All means all the machines of inventory. How can we create a custom group? That I need to teach you. So are you understanding, all of you?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, Raj.
Let me run this. Remember that only one machine is a real one. Rest of these machines are fake. So unreachable, genuine. So here this is the genuine machine and it is having permission denied. But if you see that fake IP address, connection timeout itself. So why the permission denied? So understand that it is a very simple logic. Here, this machine through SSH trying to connect to these machines. So when you make a SSH to the remote machine, don't you think you will provide username and password? What is username? Ubuntu. That is the one. What is the password? So I don't remember the password. So I'm just setting up the password. Password of Ubuntu user Rajesh123 Rajesh123 Rajesh123, and here I am passing the -k options, which is for password, -b option for becoming a sudo. Okay, so these are the options which I know that Ansible will give you. So let me try to run now. What is the password for user that server? Rajesh123. I'm running against my server only. One machine will be passed, remaining will be failed because IP address are wrong. So guys, this is the way you run ad hoc commands for the remote machines and multiple remote machines. Are you understanding, all of you?
Yeah.
Now guys, next thing is what you are going to do. You are going to create a custom group. If you remember that here I said all. So all means all the machines of the inventory. But how do we create a custom inventory? That is important. So you go to the inventory file, okay, and here it's very easy to create a custom inventory. Put the square bracket web. I'm creating a custom group which has only one machine. And now there's one more group I'll create, DB server here. So if I look at this very simple list, web group I created which has only one machine, and DV group I created which has a 2 machines. Okay, so now what I will do here, I will run web. You see everything will be same. Instead of all, it will be web. So now, oops, now I'll run this. It will run for only one machine, Rajesh 123, and so on. See? So now you can customize the things also. So guys, did you understand that how can we use ad hoc commands? Its ad hoc command itself is powerful. Ad hoc means one task you can run in hundreds of servers parallelly using Ansible. All of you understood now?
Yeah.
So this is something which is here. Now next question is, okay, so Ansible is very powerful, ad hoc command is powerful, but the question is, what about if you want to run multiple tasks? What you need to do? If you want to run multiple tasks, what you need to do? And for that, you need to use playbook. Okay, so question is, what is a playbook? So guys, playbook is having collections of play. Now next question you will ask, what is a play? Play is having the host sections and task sections. Now there are few more sections as well, but this is the most important one. So now what is a host? So host section, the values can be local host, or it can be all, or it can be custom group, the one which I created in inventory. So what it can be tasks. So task, it can be module 1 and its parameter, module 2 and its parameter, the one which I discussed. So this is YAML file. I repeat, it's YAML file. Playbook is YAML file, and this is the skeleton for it. So likewise, if you in this code, if I see that here, I am running the 3 modules. So basically, you will have a module 1, module 2, module 3 in the task with their parameters. Did you understand that, all of you? So what to do? So guys, that is where the magic starts. So first thing what I will do, let me show you. Ansible playbook example DevOps school, and here one example I'm copying it. Why? Because that way I don't have to struggle for the syntax, because YAML file, right? And done. This is the skeleton for playbook. Host, tasks. Now I'll tell you one of the beauty of it is every modules which you come across, if you go to the bottom section, here you have examples and you can use this example. So here you see 1, the bottom section, 2, and last one, 3. That's all. So simple. Now this is having the space issues for sure. So 1, 2, 1, 2. Use the tab, not a use a space, not a tab. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and so on. So this is your playbook. Tell me, was it difficult? Now you have to change this one, source and destination. So this is the destination, source. I'm just copying and pasting from the example. Here it will be Apache 2. Done. Guys, this is the one which is a playbook. Simple. Are you understanding, all of you?
Yeah.
And in this playbook, you have only one play, and this play has a 3 tasks. It can be in real time hundreds of tasks as well. So the question is, how do we run it? I created just a playbook. How do we run it? And for that, you have to first store the playbook here. VI web name, you can give it anything, whatever you like it. And then save it. Done. That's all. Now, how do we run this playbook? So see that only one command which will do the magic. So here you have Ansible -playbook, and this group is not required because you have already specified here. And then module is not required, only access. The name of the file is web.yaml. That's all. So now this command, understand this command. So Ansible playbook will run for all the inventory, the one which you have mentioned the group, this task with this access. Let me run this. Enter. Rajesh 1, 2, 3. See, you are done. So now we saw that how it's easy to write a playbook which you can run in the local host or remote multiple host. So guys, did you understand that now? Is it difficult?
No.
Cool. So now what I want to give you this demo also, but I'm not giving it. Let's have it tomorrow so you get some time to practice it. So now I want to talk about the few things, which is like how to use variables in playbook, how to do conditioning in playbook, how to do template in playbook, how to loop in a playbook, and then finally the last section, which is called role, the last one. So I think it's one more hour of class, but I want you to practice a little bit. So yeah, at least you have a little bit slow learnings. That will be good for understanding purpose. So any questions so far, all of you?
Have any issues with our channel membership, you can drop an email to us at contact@DevOpsSchool.com, or you can also unsubscribe from channel membership anytime if you don't want to continue or did not like the video. Please be kind enough to like it, and you can comment any of your doubts and queries. We will reply to them at the earliest. Thanks for watching.